Welcome to Signal to Alpha, your essential market briefing. I'm Lady Muriel, cutting through the noise to deliver what moves markets today. Let's get you your alpha before the opening bell. Markets are bracing for a rough Wednesday. The Dow is set to retreat 700 points. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq both sliding as geopolitical tensions spike and semiconductor weakness deepens. President Trump just declared the tentative Iran ceasefire is over after the U.S. launched strikes on more than 80 Iranian targets overnight. Iran had attacked at least 3 commercial vessels in the Strait of Hormuz on Monday and Tuesday, ending weeks of fragile calm. Oil prices jumped 5 to 6% on the news, and Treasury yields are climbing to 4.575% as safe haven flows reverse. Trump made the announcement at the NATO summit in Ankara, calling Iran, quote, scum, liars, and cheats. This is a major market catalyst, erasing hopes for Middle East stability. Crude inventories hit at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, Fed minutes drop at 2 p.m., and a $39 billion 10-year Treasury auction lands at 1 p.m. The semiconductor sector is getting hammered. The iShares Semiconductor ETF is down nearly 14% in July alone. South Korea's Kospi entered bear territory this morning as Samsung Electronics fell 6% after a 7% drop Tuesday. Micron, AMD, Intel, Tesla, and Taiwan Semi are all down 4 to 10%. But FundStrat's Tom Lee is calling this a dip worth buying. He argues improving ISM data signals earnings growth acceleration, falling oil could trigger Fed rate cuts, and 76% of large-cap growth managers are lagging benchmarks, which may force them to buy back in. On the geopolitical front, Hamas announced it's dissolving its emergency committee overseeing Gaza's civilian government, potentially clearing the way for a U.S.-backed national committee to take over. But Israel's foreign minister rejected the move, saying Hamas is trying to replicate Hezbollah's Lebanon model, maintaining military control while handing off administrative burdens. Israel demands full disarmament. Bitcoin is trading around $61,900 this morning as risk-off sentiment weighs on crypto. Gaming revenue in Las Vegas fell to just 26.1% of total casino revenue in 2025 as the city pivots to ultra-luxury, and visitation dropped 7.5% to 38.5 million. It's another sign of the K-shaped economy. Bottom line, today is about Iran risk repricing across assets. If Fed minutes disappoint, we could see selling accelerate into the close. Watch crude, watch 10-year yields, and watch how semiconductor stocks react to Tom Lee's bullish call. This is a headline-driven tape, and the headlines just turned dark. That's your signal to alpha for today. Subscribe for tomorrow's essential market briefing. Trade smart, stay informed. Check us out at capitalcopilot.io.